it's Yvonne, your Pampered Chef. I am going to make a brand new recipe I've never made before, and there's kind of a lot to it, so I am going to talk as fast as I can so no one falls asleep, okay? I'm gonna start with some chicken, and I've already got my favorite product in the entire catalog, the double burner grill pan, here on my electric stovetop. It works on gas or glass, it doesn't matter, and it's amazing. I also have the cast iron grill presses, so these have the wiggle waggle on the bottom, just like the pan does. And so I love it because we have a single as well. I have used this hundreds and hundreds of times, and it's totally non-stick still, 4 layers of non-stick, no PFOAs, oven safe, dishwasher safe, fork friendly, and woohoo, lifetime warranty. So I'm getting it hot for just a few minutes, and I'm gonna throw this chicken here in my closing cut, and I'm gonna go ahead and slice this chicken up just so that it cooks a little bit faster and more evenly. Again, you can use this product for lots of different things like olives and grapes and tomatoes and bagels and things like that. So this comes with this knife that I'm using, and I'm using our chef tongs. We have multiple sizes of these chef tongs. I always use them to grab chicken or anything, and I'm pretty short, so sometimes I grab glasses out of my cabinet. It's a little bit frozen still. Okay, so I'm just gonna slice these up, and I'm doing everything I can not to touch this because it totally grosses me out. Okay, so I'm gonna fillet this chicken, and we're gonna season it up with some amazing Pampered Chef pantry item, our Southwest seasoning. This is probably my favorite too, the Southwest, because it's super low in sodium. So instead of using even low sodium like envelope seasoning, okay, like those taco seasonings, I'm telling you, those have hundreds of milligrams of sodium. Ours only has 15 milligrams of sodium. Big difference, lots of flavor. This is also dishwasher safe, so I love that about it. So I'm gonna shake some Southwest seasoning right on this chicken breast right here, right now. And here it is, Southwest, and like I said, it has such low sodium, no calories. You can just, you know, eat it out of the bottle. What do you think? I'm just kidding, don't do that. Okay, so you can use this for lots of things. I think it's great for chicken. You can make dips with it. It's great on beef as well, or turkey. So all those things. So I'm gonna shake, shake, shake. And remember, you can get a pantry item, a mystery one, absolutely free if you party this month, okay? So that's kind of cool too. So there's our chicken. We're gonna let this pan get hot, and we're gonna do a few more things, okay? So I'm gonna put this to the side just a moment. We're gonna make sure that's hot. I've already did some cheese, and I'm gonna show you a little bit more I'm going to do right now. So let me bring this up here next. And I'm using our cutting mats. These are so handy. So I'm gonna use our Santuco knife. I'm gonna cut this right in half, right through the plastic. So that's how sharp the knife is. Knife also has a lifetime warranty. And I'm using Colby Jack. You can use whatever you want, totally up to you. I've already grated a block of this. I'm gonna grate one more. So I'm using our double grater. This one is like a farm cut, and it has a sleeve on here too, on both sides, so you don't cut yourself when it's in storage. And then it has this one for coarse grate, like Parmesan, Romano cheese, maybe you want lemon zest, orange zest, chocolate, things like that. And you can use it kind of like a box grater, right? If you have a box grater, don't raise your hand, okay? And then you can put it right up top, and then you can put the cheese right down inside there. I always do a ton of cheese, but what I am going to use is I'm going to use the slider that it comes with. So I'm gonna use this as with my hand for right now, but once it gets smaller, okay, you definitely want to use the slider so that you don't get cut, okay? You don't want to get your knuckles grated, right? Have you ever done that before? All right, so we're just going to use that right on top, and I'm going to push and slide and push and slide. And let me just tell you that whenever you use, I'm actually going to take this apart. Boom. Yes, I prefer to use it like that. Okay, so whenever you use block cheese, it's actually going to melt better, it's going to taste better, and guess what? It's better for you too. So don't be getting that bag stuff. It's so bad for you. And you can easily and quickly grate up a whole bunch at once. And you can store it, you know, in a Ziploc, or we have our leak-proof glass containers. Those are amazing and great. You know, whatever you want to do with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just grate all this cheese up, okay? So we're just gonna do a ton of that. And then we have another single grater too. That's our coarse grater. We have another zester. We have all different kind, okay? So you don't need to see me do any more of that. I think you got it, yeah. So who loves cheese? What kind of cheese do you love? I'm a cheese freak over here. My dog is a cheese freak too. I think I talked about my dog before. Anyway, there we go. There's all the grated cheese. So we got that going on. I think I'm gonna put this chicken down in here now. I think it's good. I'm gonna use my little, what I call the kissers. These are our microwave grit. And this is gonna be hot. So we're gonna hear the sizzle here, we should, and that's how we know, yes, the pan is ready to go, okay? And I love it that it's super non-stick and I am not putting any oil on this pan. And did I mention I've used this hundreds if not thousands of times? Okay, and it's still totally non-stick. So I'm shaking the seasoning on the flip side now, and I'm gonna put all this chicken down in here. You can just use one side of the pan. Sometimes I do that, but I like to do a lot at once because then that way I am doing a whole bunch of chicken, either for a big recipe. I have friends coming over tonight, but you can also do it if you want to like meal prep. I'm all about meal prep, making it easier, right? So you can do a bunch of chicken so that you have it all ready to go for the whole week, okay? So I'm putting all this chicken down here, and I'm going to put the press right over the top, and there we go. I think we've got it, okay? So we're just going to cook this for about 5 minutes, okay? I'm going to look at the time. Just about 5 minutes, and then flip it, maybe about 3 minutes. That is it, okay? All right, next thing we're going to do is I'm going to make some fresh salsa in my favorite electric, okay? That is, dun, 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 right over here, our cooking blender. Our cooking blender does amazing things. I make peanut butter in here in 2 minutes flat. You can do soups in here. It has sauce settings. I do that all the time. Cheese sauce, chocolate sauce, Alfredo marinara, all the things. So the best part about the blender is it actually has a heated wash cycle. So when you're done, you literally just put some water in there, put a little bit of soap and hit heated wash, and it becomes its own dishwasher. How cool is that? I absolutely love this. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and get these ingredients whipped up here. I have these little tomatoes. I have never made salsa in my blender, so this is the first time. So we're just gonna dump all of those tomatoes right in there, okay? That's all we're gonna do. And then we're going to do some onion, and we're gonna do some cilantro. That's it. So let me bring this on over so you can see well. Woo, don't spill. All right, there we go. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use the onion, and this was from our dirty chicken. We're gonna get rid of that, okay? And then I also wanna share with you that we also have our foundations line of our knives. These are great, they're new, and there's 4 pieces. The best ones, paring, utility knife, there's a bread knife and a chef knife in here. And you can stand it up like that, or you can flip this and you can put it right in your drawer. It fits like that too. So just so you know, that's another option. I don't need that big giant one right now, I don't think. And I feel like the utility is kind of small. So I'm going in between, which is, same knife. Okay, our Santuco. So I'm gonna do a 1, 2, 3 on the onion. 1, 2, take the ends off and then split it right down like that, okay? The best tip I got was from my husband some years ago, and to help you not cry, okay, what you do is you run this under cold water, okay, and you rub it, and then flip it, rub it. I'm just pulling the skin off over here really quick. I don't even know that I need all of this onion. Maybe I'll just do half or so. So we're gonna cut that in half, and then I'm gonna show you our rapid prep mandolin. Oh my goodness pie. If you slice things, dice things, like, you need this. I'm telling you, it is so darn fast. You can use it for hard food and soft food. Here it is. And mandolins are usually really intimidating, but ours is not. There's a bunch of safety features, okay? It opens up. It even comes with a little cleaning toothbrush. And it has two dials in the back. Keep it simple, you know, number dial gonna get bigger, smaller. You can, like I said, you can do a slice, you can do a julienne, you can do like a super julienne. So it just tells you right back there. It's got those little sticky things so it'll attach to your counter as well. But everything's gonna fly right in here. And then if you look here, I'm gonna pull this down. The blades are there, so it's all good. Turn it, lift it up, blades are now up there. This fits in here, and this is where the food goes. not on, okay, I can't do it backwards, obviously. Not, your hand doesn't go anywhere near it, okay? So I'm gonna dump this in here, and you're gonna see right now, I'm gonna push it, and it's flying out the back, okay? So there it goes, flying, flying. And I don't have to do this, really, but I'm just gonna so I could show you, right? So there is half an onion right there. Quick and easy or what? We're gonna dump this in. We're gonna dump this in the blender, and we're gonna start making this salsa. So we got tomato, we have onion next. The only other ingredient we're gonna do is some cilantro and some, I usually do, I kind of feel like I wanna do more of this onion. Okay, I'm just gonna chunk it up really, really quick. Okay, so I usually do, what do you call it? Lime when I do salsa. I also add mango, or I add pineapple is really good. Let me do that. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go like that. And if we need more, we'll get more. Okay, so you can do it all different ways. I'm gonna flip the chicken. It's been about 4 minutes now, okay? 4 minutes, so let's go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like as well, okay? So look how cool this is. Really quick. Look at how cool that chicken is. Right? Isn't that awesome? Okay? So I'm just gonna flip, 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 and we're gonna do a few more minutes on the other side. And it's looking good, okay? Okay, cilantro is in our herb keeper. This comes in a set. And this actually will keep your herbs fresh for 2 weeks, okay? It has a grinder, so if you want to grind it, you sure can do that. I'll just give you a quick demo on that. If you throw it in there, it has a ceramic ball on the bottom, so that's going to weigh it down. This is all dishwasher safe too. And then this is a lid, so you can use that if you have leftover. So if I push it like that, I hope you can see this, it's just grinding all the way down, and it's suctioning that right in there, okay? I feel like you maybe can see it, so I'm just going to show you right there. So do you see all the cilantro in there? All chopped up. Easy peasy. Yes, yes. And we might want to throw some more in there. I just kind of eye it. It's terrible. So with salsa, I feel like, you know, anything goes. You just look at the colors. You want even red, white, and green, right? Think Mexican, okay? Red, white, and green. There we go. Boom. We're going to throw all that in there. And then we're going to do a little bit of salt, too. Pepper chef, salt, Himalayan sea salt in our grinder set. And then we're just going to do this lemon here. So I'm going to cut the lemon in half. We're going to use our amazing citrus press, which is this guy. So open it up. We're going to put that right down in there. I'm going to give it a squeeze. Oh, shoe shy. All right, we're going to give this one a squeeze. And I'm going to show you. Can you see that there? Watch the juice come out. There it goes. Ah, look at that, okay? So it's crazy amazing. Look at inside. Coolio or what? Look at, none of the seeds went in or anything like that, which is so cool. And then we're just gonna vroom vroom this this blender, okay? So let's see how this works quick and easy. And like I said, I've never tried it. I know other people have, but maybe we'll pulse it. Maybe I'll just, I don't know, I'm just gonna mix it. Hang on. I'm not sure what to do here. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go for it. Let's see. Let's see, let's see. Here it goes. Woo! And no worries, because it comes with the tamper. You can move it around, which is great. It's doing it by itself. I don't even know this thing. Wow. I have to do one thing. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Quick and easy or what? Wow, it totally pulverized it. There we go. There's the fresh salsa. I'm looking at color. I'm feeling like I might need more red in there, which is our tomato, right? So we can do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make some guacamole really quick. And I'm going to get this chicken, and we're going to chomp up that chicken right now in our stand mixer, okay? So we got a lot going on here, I know. All right? So we're going to get our stand mixer, which is right back here. And I think this chicken should just be about done. It doesn't take very long on this pan, I'm telling you. And I'm going to make sure to check it here. So I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to pull this over like that. And we're going to stick it in the side, and we're going to make sure that the chicken is cooked. And it should be, do you know what chicken should be? It should be 165. And I'm going to get the fattest piece I can see here. We're going to stick it on the side, and it's 179. So we're all good to go there, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out this use this one, okay? And we're just going to put this right up in here, and we're going to set it. Whoops. Hang on. Who's done that? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to, boom. We're going to throw this chicken in here, and we're just going to mix up all the chicken, okay? So I'm just throwing it all in there. It's all cooked nice already. Can you see how beautiful this is? Look at that. Yumness or what? Look at that. Woohoo! All right, so we got all the chicken. We got one more piece in the back here. I'm going to turn this off. And boom, there we go. And I'm going to throw this in here, and I'm just going to mix it up for just a minute. So we're going to put this down, and we're going to turn it. You can custom, you can whip, you can cream. We're going to mix it. So I'm just going to hold it there, and we're going to let it do its thing for just a couple minutes. I don't know if it even needs that long. Whoops. There we go. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so once that's done, now we're going to mix everything up. I'm going to get my tortillas, okay? So the tortillas is almost two dozen tortillas in our tortilla maker, tortilla warmer. So look at that in there. You can warm them in the microwave. I didn't. I just wanted to show you that product. We're going to show you the crinkle cutter. We're going to cut this right in half, this whole stack. And the crinkle cutter is actually a freebie this month when you spend $90. So it just kind of gives it like a kind of fun little wiggle waggle. You can use this on veggies, on cheese, all kinds of things. And now we've got that, and we're going to add, while our chicken's moving and grooving, we're going to add a bunch of cheese in here, like 1 block of cheese, grated. And then we're going to add about a half a cup of sour cream. If you like more, pop more in there. I got it in the measure all cup. I'm just going to slosh it right in there like that. And then we're going to do this Rotel stuff. Okay, have you ever used that? I haven't used it very much. So we're going to open up the can, right? So smooth edge, super cool. And we're going to bump this right in there. And no worries about sharp edges or anything like that. Boom, we've got the Rotel right in there. And then I'm going to add the chicken, okay? So let's see how the chicken's looking. Oh my gosh, it looks so awesome. It's perfect, okay? We got like 1 more minute on that. Last thing I'm gonna show you is I'm gonna make some guacamole, okay? So this is a new product with Pampered Chef, is our guacamole saver. So I'm gonna show you that right now. This just came out. And I also want to show you that we have this creamy jalapeno. So I'm gonna use the guacamole mix because that actually comes in a kit that you can get. If you like it a little more spicy, then you want to go for this one. So you want to get that one, okay? So I just wanted to show you both of them. All you do is you put about 1 tablespoon per avocado. So what I did was I already have 3 avocados in our twist and chop right there. And so I'm going to grab another one here. And I'm going to use our avocado tool. We're going to cut right through the skin with the serrated part. Open that up. Beautiful. And then we're going to use this, what I call the whacker. Whack it, and then we take the pit right out because it's got those little pokey things in there. And then the non-serrated side, you can slice in there, you can dice in there. I literally eat avocado every single day in salad, and I do it in my omelet. I do like an egg white omelet, so you can do that too. I have a little bit of sour cream left, and my mom taught me that you can actually put that, and it kind of gets the avocado, it kind of gets it spreads out the avocado, or the guacamole a little bit. So I'm gonna throw a little bit of this right in here, okay? And then that way, we've got that, and we're gonna make it last a little bit longer. The other thing is you can take the little top of this brown off. That's gonna help it ripen faster, put it in a dark place. But once it's ripe, my dad told me this one, put it in your fridge, okay? So you can do that too. This twist and chop is fantastic. Hole in the top if you want to add ingredients. I do pesto in here. I do hummus. I do salsa in here. Guacamole has a pour spout. Has two, right here, let me show you. 2 buttons. So one is for pulse, one's for go-go. Look at how it goes up and down. I don't know if you can see or not. Going up and down as it's turning. Fabulous. All all right? So that means everything's gonna get mixed perfectly. We're almost done. Thanks for hanging with me and watching. And we're gonna do everything. We're gonna do everything right in our stoneware. We're gonna bake these right in our stoneware. So here is our yum delicious guacamole right here. Oh, and this has a section on it too. And this is all dishwasher safe. So I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna put it in our new guacamole saver. This is magic, y'all. I'm gonna take the top off and I'm gonna put the guacamole up in here, okay? So we're gonna put it up in here, and I am not kidding, I've already done this. You will keep your guacamole green, nothing brown. You will keep it for days. I did it for like 4 days, and then I ended up eating the rest of it. But it's pretty crazy how it lasts that long. I'm using my scraper to get everything out. These take the heat to 650. The handles don't come off, they're fused. We have all different sizes of these already. Maybe you haven't loved these already. They've been in our line for a long time. So this is like one of those classic products. But this is a newer one that everyone is loving. You can use it for other things too. Maybe you want to make your own hummus or something like that. But I'm just trying to get everything out of here and show you how cool this works. So we're just going to get it as even as we can up top here, okay? And then watch this, okay? You ready? So we're gonna put this lid on the top, okay? Put the lid on it just like that. And we're gonna push it, push it. And then this is getting pushed up, okay? And then you're gonna see, boom, that's how you know you've got it right there. And then you close it and then you store it like this. So nothing gets brown in your fridge with this. It's crazy, right? So super. Our chicken's done. The last thing I'm gonna do is whip these together and show you how that's going to work. And I think it did a fabulous job on our chicken. Yo, don't buy pre-made chicken. Do it yourself. You know what's in here. Look at that. And that looks great or what? So we're gonna put all this chicken in here. My gosh, this was only three breasts of chicken. And so it goes so far. So we're gonna mix it all up with this cheese. Man, maybe I should have got my bigger bowl here. I'm gonna throw it in my big guy. This one's a little bit bigger, I think, our plastic bowl. Oh, I forgot to put the guacamole stuff in there. Why didn't you guys tell me? Okay, there we go. So now we've got all of the ingredients right in there. Yes. And I'm just gonna mix this all up. We're gonna scoop it into the tortillas, roll them, bake them for just about 15 minutes at 350, and then it's gonna be all cheesy yum goodness, like cheesy quesadillas, okay? So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna get the half, and I'm gonna get our scoops. Most people use these for cookies, but you're just gonna roll it like that to make a cone shape, okay? And I'm gonna put it right here on my stoneware. So this is our stone chip and dip platter. So not only can you serve with this, but you can also bake on it. It's just like any of our stoneware. So if you're familiar with our stoneware, you know what I'm talking about. That comes with the bowl. I think it comes with, I'll put that side down. It comes with, I think, a different color bowl, okay? I think it comes with a gray bowl. So just to show you, I'm gonna put them all around, and we're gonna put them up and put more cheese and bacon. We'll put the salsa in here, or the guacamole, or both, whatever if we wanna put on the side, and that's all you do. Oh my gosh, so much, right? Okay, so I am going to definitely look at the picture of how this came out. So we're just gonna put all these guys all around, and all the appetizer for yumness is ready. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was a long one, so I appreciate y'all seeing everything. And ask me anything, tell me if you are team salsa or team guacamole. All right, bye-bye.